Hey YouTube, it's Carla, our Changing 56, and today is Tuesday, September the 16th, 2014. I know Monday's my regular day. Yesterday was pretty hectic, so I have just a few minutes before I go into work. I hope I can get this done before I need to leave. I'm going to start back in the beginning. I have some new subscribers, and sometimes I think everybody knows, but they really don't know. So I started my journey basically in September of 2011, and at that time I weighed 221. I think I've probably weighed as much as 230, 235. My cardiologist asked me the other day. I'll get to that in a minute. But my starting weight when I started my 6 months of documentation with my PCP was 221. Day of surgery, June the 18th, 2012, was 193, and this morning I weighed 121, which is where I was last week, still up a few pounds, but I think this is pretty much where I'm going to stay. And you know, I was freaking out, but I'm pretty much okay with it. I've seen as low as 115 fairly consistently. I did see 113 at one point when I had one of my issues when I was sick one time, but that was just kind of a fleeting moment, and I don't want to be there. My real happy place where I stayed for like a year was 117, 118, and then when I went on the pound of cure, I think it really did reset my set point and get me to where I kind of needed to be. Plus, I'm a little over 2 years out, and I think, you know, the 5 to 10 pound regain is definitely there. I have not changed my eating habits. I mean, after the pound of cure, yes, I've included more vegetables in my diet. I pretty much took out all the fruit I was eating. I usually eat 1 serving of blueberries and maybe an apple or a nectarine a day, and that I limit my fruit to that because I am a diabetic and my body just holds on to sugar. So 121 is where I am. I'm 5'3", if that helps any of you. I don't even know what my BMI is now, but it's in the low part of normal, so that's good. And like I said, I'm kind of okay where I am. I know exactly where those pounds went. They're right. I don't know if you can't see, but they're right here. Right. I mean, it's that flat tire, overhang. That what do we call it? Belly fat? No. Anyway, I'm blank this morning, but that's exactly where it is, and that's where I held all my weight before. Now, it's kind of hard to tell because I do have so much loose skin, but I mean, I know when I button my pants, that's where it is. Now, I can still wear all my clothes. That's not an issue, but, and it's okay. It really is okay. I'm kind of getting okay with it. I finished up cardiac rehab last week. I don't go back, and I did not exercise at all after last Tuesday, and I need to do that. But things have just been hectic with my new job. I'm trying to get there by 8 o'clock. Now, I went to cardiac rehab at 6 o'clock, and I could get out and walk before I go, and that's where I am today. I'm at the lake. I should have walked, but I'm not. But then the day after I finished cardiac rehab, I saw my cardiologist. He was very pleased. He's more pleased with my weight loss than anything else. He's pleased that I've maintained it. He's the one that wanted me to have gastric bypass, probably 7 years ago, when I was having major chest pains all the time and had arteriograms or heart caths, and that's when they first put in the first stent, and I just wasn't able to. But gastric bypass is the best thing I've ever done. So he was very pleased, and like I said, cardiac rehab is over. I said it's been a busy week. Work has been a little crazy. I think I told you last week they both have a diagnosis of Alzheimer's, and we're dealing with him because the doctor has said no driving. And that part he understands, but everything else he forgets. And he wanted his truck, so they brought the truck back yesterday, and I knew it was coming. Yesterday, he wanted to call somebody and have it fixed. Well, it was there and it didn't work because they took a part off, so he couldn't drive it. because if it was drivable, he would. Now, there's not somebody there 24/7. I'm basically there all day, and I can ward off anything that happens when I'm there, but it's, and yesterday was difficult because he started calling and I started texting his daughter, and every time he made a call, I'd text her, and she was supposed to be calling and the numbers were wrong. It was almost comical. At any rate, he got the wrecker service. They came and loaded the car on the wrecker. His daughter called them, said, "Don't tell him if you look at it," which they wouldn't. They were just, being a wrecker service. It wasn't a mechanic or anything. "Don't tell him what's wrong. Just go ahead and take it to the dealership and I'll deal with them." So she's called. And, it's a big mess. She called me last night and he said, "Well, if I can't fix it, I'll just buy a new one." She said, "Daddy, you can't drive." "I know I can't drive, but I want a truck." And I know it has to be very difficult to be dealing with this, to understand why. He said, "The doctors aren't right. I'm okay." Physically, he is okay. Memory-wise, it's not okay. I laughed today. I watched Tanya's video, and John, with the 15 things that you may not know about her or her weight loss surgery, and I had to laugh. It was a great video. I enjoyed it. If you were watching, Tanya, tell John it was great. I didn't comment. I'll try to go back and do that. Shopping definitely is my transfer addiction. I was having stress last week. I went out Friday and Saturday, and I shopped, and I bought way too much stuff. This is my little elephant top. You can't see it. I'm in the car. But it's a little long top, and I have on black leggings with it. I love to shop. I love clothes. I have always loved to shop and love clothes. But now it's, basically I can go in, don't have to try on anything. I can just say, I want this. This one I bought. We have lots of little boutiques that you can order off of Facebook or whatever, and that's where this came from. And I went out to her shop, and I bought 2 more tops. And then I went into one of my favorite places. It's called Classy to Sassy. No. I go to Classy to Sassy. I also go to 3 Pairs. But this one's called Eye Candy for You. That's where I get my camis and my leggings, and that's why I went in. That's all I was going to get, camis and a cami and leggings. And I wound up coming out with a dress-length tunic and some leggings to match that. So anyway, and I did, if you watched or if you're on my Facebook, well, my new profile picture has the dress, but it's kind of hard to see. And if you're weight loss surgery fashionista, I did outfit of the day. I got this great houndstooth wrap dress. The biggest thing was it was an extra small, because like I said, those extra pounds had been in my head, and so when I was able to wear that, I was good. Great price on that. I mean, I shop at the thrift stores too, and I love that dress. Of course, I'm an Alabama nut, and houndstooth is, the thing, and then my little elephants. So, I don't know. It's almost time for me to go to work. I can't think of anything else right now, but if I think of something, I'll add it at the end. Hope you have a great week and a great day. Bye.